Welcome to Tomo's Piano. This is the day 7 of Learn to Play Piano in 8-Day series. After this lesson, you will know how to play songs with 7th chords and learn 4 chords to play popular music.
Hi everyone, this is Tomo. This is the day 7 and one more day of the piano lesson. Tomorrow is the last day. Today I'm going to focus on playing. Okay, so today, first topic is the 7th chord and how it's changed color of the music. And the second one is to play songs together. And the third one is 4 chords for popular music. So I'm going to introduce you to just 4 chords and you will be able to play like 100 different types of music. And before I start today's topics, I want to go over yesterday's homework. So yesterday I had this sheet and I said I changed the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star to the minor song. Instead of C, F, C, F, C, G, C, those are major chord, change them to C minor, F minor, C minor, F minor, C minor, G you didn't have to change, and C minor. And I asked you which note for the left hand will have the flat. So here are the answers. When you're playing chords, there's 3 notes chord called triad, and those are 1, 3, 5. In the key of C, it's C, E, G. To make it C minor, you just had to lower half step the middle note. So it's going to be C, E flat, G. And then also the F one, so it's going to be F, A, C. And so the A will be flatted. So if you notice everything, the middle note will be flatted and that turns into a minor music. So that was the answer. Now I'm going to go over to the first topic, how the 7th chord, remember the 4-note chord called 7th. If you don't remember, please check yesterday's lesson again. The 7th chord was when you play C scale from C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. C is going to be 1, E is going to be 3, and G is going to be 5. But 7th is the pretty much tweaking with the 7th note of the scale. I want you to listen to what I'm going to play now to see how adding this one note will change the color of the song. So I'm gonna try to play the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star first with just G and the next with the G7. So how you read this is 4/4, remember the rhythm, so it's 4 beats per measure and this is 1 measure. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's C for 1 measure, 4 beats. F and C, so that's 2 beats each. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let me play with just the C, F, C, F, C, G, C. Okay? So it will sound like this. For the important notes, I put the key here so you can kind of see. So that's with just a G over here. Let me change to G7 and see if you notice any difference. So the difference is or I don't know if you noticed, but the music expanded a little bit. It added more color. So that's what that 7th chord does. If you forget what 7 to add, just forget about it and just play the G. Okay, let me demonstrate to you another example, which is the song called Fly Me to the Moon. Here, the first part of the song, A minor. This is the A major. A minor, bring the middle finger half step down, right? D minor, D major is this, but it says D minor. And then G. And then C major 7, but let's just say C. So first I'm going to play without the 7, okay? A minor, D minor, G, and C. It sounds fine without the 7, right? But listen to it when I add the 7th. tell the difference? If I break it down, maybe it's gonna be more obvious. So let me just play separately, right? You hear how it changed the color and it's more fuller. So that's what the seventh chord does. Let's try to play together, okay? But let's go over the two more songs that we did from the beginning, which is Mary Had a Little Lamb and Happy Birthday. Those are kind of like children's songs, but everybody knows. And Happy Birthday, if you go to any birthday gig, you'll be able to play, so it doesn't hurt to learn. So again, when you play popular music, right, this is what you need just for the left hand. Or if somebody's singing, you can just have these chords. And if you know how to play chords, you don't really need to read music. This is what I meant from the beginning. Mary Had a Little Lamb. First, what you do is see the beat, right? This is 4/4. Again, it's 4 beats per measure. So G, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4. And you keep on going all the way to the end, right? And next, you're gonna find out if you know all these chords. So in this set of chords, you need to know G and D, and that's it. So to play the Mary Had a Little Lamb, you need to know. That's it. I want you to play with me. So first, you put your pinky on the G and form 1, 3, 5, right? 2 measures, you just play four beats of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're going to D major, so you move your pinky to D. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're back to G, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Since you're playing with your left hand, remember to focus on your pinky where it lands. So as soon as you play G, you gotta move your pinky to D. Place the pinky first and then find the other notes. Place the pinky first and find other notes at first. And eventually you'll play together. So we'll try another song, which is the Happy Birthday song. So Happy Birthday, this is 3 beats, right? So one measure is only 3 beats. From the first week, I've said that Happy Birthday doesn't start on the beat. It goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, Happy Birthday to you. So first, you don't play first measure, you don't play chord. It's no chord. So when you say birthday, that's when you start C. You've already practiced the right hand, right? So first, practice the left hand and you can combine. So let's just do the left hand. Now you look at the whole picture, you see how many chords in this. There's C, G, and F. Again, you form the C, pinky on the C, and G, pinky on the G, and F, pinky on the F. Remember that C, G, and F are the major chords which only has white keys. You don't need to worry about the black keys. Let's try practicing the chord together. We're gonna just go over all of this just with the left hand. Okay, so I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear somebody. Happy birthday to you. If you notice the last, because there are 2 chords in one measure, you have to switch in between. So when you play with the right hand, it sounds like this. What you learned so far, major, minor, diminished, augmented, and seventh chord, you can actually play all the songs in these books. These are called First Fake Book, and it's based on the key of C. If you look in the back, there's two of them. There's so many songs on this. From what you just learned, you can play all of this. So what you do when you get this book, you will see something like this. There's a melody and there's chords. So what it means, you play the melody with the right hand and chords with left hand. Or if somebody's singing, you can just play the chord like we just did. You have plenty of music you can play with just the knowledge that you learned in the past 2 weeks. Now, I'm going to introduce you to 4 chords that are used in most popular music. And it's kind of exciting because only with those 4 chords, you can play more than 100 popular songs. Another exciting thing is that if you learn those 4 chords on guitar, you can also play them and sing. Let me show you. So the 4 chords that you will need to remember are these: C, G, A minor, and F. So let me demonstrate some of the songs that you can play with these 4 chords. For the sake of the music, I will use the F here. When they say C, G, A, M, F, it doesn't matter where in the keyboard you play. I'm just placing it here because it's the natural position for my left hand. And so you will be playing C, G, A minor, F, right? So you will have your pinky first on C. And G, pinky on G. A minor, A major is, so A minor will be half step down on the middle finger. And F. So if you notice, those are all white keys. You don't need to worry any black keys. Some of the songs, I don't know if you recognize. Just a small town girl living in the lonely world. She took a midnight train going anywhere. That's this chord progression. We call it progression. It's like a sequence, okay? You just keep on playing the C, G, A minor, and F. If you're in front of the piano, play with me. There's another one. It's called Torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. Cold and I am ashamed, lying naked on the floor. Last but not least, the Beatles. Let It Be. 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 Whisper words of wisdom. And they kind of change the key here, and then they go right to F. Let it be. And then go back to C. But you just only need to know those 4 chords. So isn't that exciting? It's like you get so many songs that you can play just knowing those chords. So today's homework is to practice for you to do right hand melody and left hand chord. So you're gonna get a coordination, and make sure to practice right hand first with the metronome, left hand second with the metronome separately, and play together like measure by measure. The second one is remember C, G, A minor, F. Just remember this. To begin with, you don't need to remember all the major and all the minor keys. You just have to remember certain keys to play a lot of songs. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to be curious and play around. Let's say the Let It Be, right? Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. But you can also play let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be, or let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Right? You can play in many different ways. The cool thing about chords is that as long as it has those 3 notes, like C major, C, E, G, you can play in any order and it will sound fine in music. So you get to practice different patterns. Play around with chords and see what you can do. And tomorrow, for the last day, I'm gonna introduce you to more way of playing chords that's gonna expand your horizon and also add color. That's it for today, and I'll see you tomorrow.